There's a steal, 3-on-1, alley-oop! Oh my goodness! Marcus Maven! And you certainly are in love with him here in Louisville. Marcus in the open floor, hops incredible. Here comes Maven off the steal! Oh my goodness!
Get up, get up, get up, get up. Let's get ready for Marcus Maven. You about midway to the midday with Marcus Maven. And you can call in, I lay back and just listen to Marcus Maven. So sit back and relax and watch Maven.
Break it down like this.
Woo!
Broadcasting live from the OPC Pest Services studio. Time for Middays with Marcus Maven on 93.9 The Ville. Now, here's Marcus Maven and Steve Rummage.
Welcome back. It's Middays with Marcus Maven. 8150 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station. And today, it's one of those good old college try type of days. Steve Rummage in the building. Jack in the booth.
Yeah. I mean, listen, but you did it. So it's not a good old college try. You didn't. You fought through, and you're here.
I'm fighting.
You're fighting, and we're making it. And it's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun today. It's a day before signing day. I forgot. It's a big signing day. I'm actually gonna get up early. I'm gonna get up about 5:30 in the morning, man. I'm gonna get up, be ready to go. 6 o'clock, start getting stuff. I mean, I'm excited about the letters that are going to come in through the fax machine. Just we got them.
The good old fax machine.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that.
When was the last time you faxed something?
I can't remember.
Never.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know that I
Jack, you've never faxed anything?
Never.
He might not have, because I've only probably did it once or twice, like real in my adult life. Like, I mean, I saw my mom do it when I was a kid. But,
Yeah, like I saw my dad do it.
Yeah. But like for me, I probably only did it once or twice. So Jack's probably 10 years or so behind me.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I can we do this really quick?
Yeah.
Get the elephant out of the room.
Okay.
Tell everybody how bad my eyeballs are.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they look awful.
Describe them. Like,
I don't know. I mean, it looks like if you poured some hot red soup into somebody's eye. Yeah.
Some scalding red soup.
But I mean, as long as you keep the glasses on, we're good. I just don't want to look at it. So I do appreciate you being knowledgeable about that, or self-aware and throwing some sunglasses on.
So what's going on, people? It like my eyes are watering real hard, so it kind of makes my nose water and my just so my sinuses and everything's all draining. So I'm gonna try to fight through all that stuff today. So I might sound a little off.
That's what happened to Nick, and he stayed home for 3 days. So thanks for coming into work, Marcus.
Okay,
we appreciate you.
Okay, that's all. That's all I need. That's all that was.
But yeah, no, man. So I am excited about that. Tomorrow I'll be at Roosters tomorrow evening. Jeff Brom's show. I know it's gonna be nice and packed.
What time it starts?
6.
It starts at 6.
Yep.
Okay. I think I told somebody 7 yesterday.
I thought it was 7. I think they flip-flopped the. But here's the thing: the Brom show is going to be at 6, from 6 to 7, and then Jody Demling's Cardinal Insider is going to be starting at 7. And like I know Drew mentioned there may be having a assistant coach or some stuff there too. So it's kind of going to be both of them together. Yeah, but somebody said Blazing Maven. He would have had to smoke all the weed in Louisville.
Hey, you been with my brother lately?
That's funny. If you've met him, you would have laughed at that.
No, it's just terrible.
Oh man,
it's horrible. Can we just skip tonight and then go straight to
well, and then there's that. Today is essentially a pregame for us. It's a 6 o'clock game, kind of odd, odd time for the crowd, for everything, because it's right as 6 always to me feels like It's not quite late enough for the after work crowd because it's 5 o'clock. I mean, we're starting pregame at 4:30. But it's not too early if you need to get home early. I mean, it's nice, so I don't know.
There's not much traffic, so I'm assuming everybody's work schedules are pretty light now.
Well, it might be traffic though. 6 o'clock
coming into the city.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, maybe not. Maybe not coming in. Maybe. Yeah. You're right.
Plus, so many people work from home now.
That's true too. I mean, that is one thing Nick gave us, and but people ability to work from home. But yeah, no, I do think it's an odd time. Like somebody said it yesterday. I thought the game was at 7. And somebody said pregame, or I was listening to one of the shows, and they were like, pregame starts at 4:30,
Is it another Bally Sports game?
I don't know.
ACC Network Extra. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's ACC Network Extra.
It sounds...
on the old app, it says ESPN Plus.
Okay. So yeah. So I was gonna say,
that makes it even weirder that they would make it at 6.
Yeah, it's a really odd time for a game.
Because I feel like you get more flexibility if it's not on actual TV. Like that would be the only thing that you get out of that.
Is there something on?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, like if it's on the internet, it's like, couldn't you have played it nearly any time? Like,
Played at 2 a.m. if they wanted.
Yeah, like whatever. But anyway, 6 o'clock game. But it's an important one. It's an important one if you want to. I mean, you've won 2 games.
If you want to get out of complete rebuild attitude and back into competitive attitude, that's
yeah. I mean, you need to take this one. It would be 3 games in a row, and then it's the last game you're gonna get from a team outside of a Power 5 conference. So I mean, it's one that you feel like you need to win. Now here's and this is what I was going to say going into today. When you look at Lipscomb, you okay to go here? You okay to start? Like, you good? Okay. When you look at Lipscomb, 8150, 93.9, 3831, 93.9. We can all talk today. It's a group conversation. And if you want to talk some football, there's a lot of recruiting. It's fluid. I know we got a DeAndre Moore update this morning from Whit Fong, so that may be a little more positive for Louisville. We'll get to that later. But yeah, we'll talk about all that. When I look at Lipscomb, I immediately think Bellarmine. Okay.
Why, Steve?
Well, you know why. But same conference. Talent level, same, similar. Style is going to be very similar. So let me tell you what I'm doing tonight and why I'm excited for the first time in a while, probably since the beginning of the season, like genuinely excited to watch a basketball game. You watched Louisville play Bellarmine at the beginning of the year. Now on December 20th, I'm going to watch them play Lipscomb. To me, that's the closest thing to a litmus test I can get to see how much better I've really gotten from Bellarmine to Lipscomb. Because it's going to be very similar style game.
Yeah, like how much better do you understand basketball?
Yeah, because it's going to be contrasting styles. Lipscomb's going to try to get you to play a game you don't want to play, and you're going to try to get Lipscomb to play a game they don't want to play, just like in game 1 against Bellarmine, almost the exact same thing.
Yeah.
How can you do to Lipscomb what you did to Bellarmine late in the game, early? Okay, because late in the game, you got Bellarmine away from playing ball. Like you got them into running and jumping and getting up and down the court and stuff, and you saw what happened. Louisville started scoring, and it was like, oh man, like. I know
from
Drew,
a 12-point game to a 1-point game.
Yeah, I mean, Drew said it the day after. He was like, I'm not sure Bellarmine would have scored again if Louisville would have kept playing like that, like just the way they were playing.
Right.
So can you do it tonight? And I you know,
do you have the confidence to impose your style of play?
I think Lipscomb's a little better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you go back, you look at Lipscomb. I mean, they were up on Notre Dame down the stretch. They were up on Michigan down the stretch. They ended up losing both of those games. One by 8, the other one by I think 4. Was it 1?
I think they lost to Notre Dame.
Notre Dame,
Yep,
yeah.
I'm looking at it now, and they they beat Chattanooga, who's a really good mid-major team.
Yep.
They beat Belmont, who's a good program.
Yeah, this is why I like having Jack.
Yeah,
because Jack knows basketball too. So it is like you can say, like, you know, it's very easy to go, who they beat? Oh, Belmont, Chattanooga. It's like, well, I mean, Belmont's traditionally a good program.
Right.
Chattanooga's
Chattanooga
good
was in
this
the
year.
NCAA tournament, and damn well nearly beat Illinois last year.
Yeah, I know. So it's you know, I mean, yeah. So like they're probably a better version of Bellarmine right now, and I'm just really interested to see how we handle that, because the last 2 games we've won, and I mean, I'm happy with that. I think we've moved forward, but I also think we've played 2 teams that they want to play kind of what we do, a little more helter skelter, a little more, you know,
don't mind running.
Yeah, Western, Stansbury, you're going to kind of get up and down, try to block shots. You know, Florida A&M, you're just athletes.
Yeah,
you're athletes. You got. I'm going to recruit some guys that are really athletic, and we're gonna try to play.
Yeah, A&M just going around trying to play everybody.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So tonight you're going to get a team that's going to make you almost, you know, I don't want to say basketball, but I was listening to Scotty D last night a little bit, and like, you know, he was, that's how he was saying it, but even he was like, I don't mean like play basketball, but Lipscomb's going to make you play basketball. You know, like that's how they want to play the game. So I'm really looking forward to it. I think tonight is tonight's a really interesting case study for this team.
Are they going to press it all?
Who?
Lipscomb.
I would be surprised.
Yeah, I can't imagine, because then you're inviting Louisville to play
faster.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're inviting Louisville to play that way.
I asked that because the way we looked so shaky at times.
Sure.
On the press.
But again,
could you bait Lipscomb into pressing you?
Well, I mean, against Western Kentucky, they did that little half-court trap, and Louisville did a good job against them, and it was, let's be honest, one of the worst half-court traps I've ever seen. But
yeah. I mean, well, and the thing is Florida A&M will press, but again, Florida A&M, I mean, you watch them, like, they're not a good team at all. They got some athletes, you know, so I mean, they were kind of
like the schoolyard team that just kind of like is there just you know, have fun and hoop.
they reminded me a lot of what was it early App State? You know, it was like App State was good, but they were more athletic than they were good, you know.
Whereas Wright State and Bellarmine were good.
Yeah. Wright State and Bellarmine, it felt like they were like, oh, we're gonna play ball, you know.
I like the App State roster.
No, I do.
I mean, no, App State is a much better team. Than
they almost beat somebody the other day.
Wake Forest. Wake Forest, buzzer beater.
Yep, Wake Forest buzzer beater. Yeah, because that was my point of like, hey man, you know, if you can continue to get better, I mean,
the ACC's bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you can continue to get better. Look, most years I hate that.
Yeah.
I would want to fight that, but this year I'm like, it's not. There's a lot of games out there that
it's not bad, Jack. It's called parity.
Yeah, the ACC has a ton of parity. That's what we want. Yeah, it's just,
you say that, but Virginia's the number 2 team in the country.
Well, yeah, right,
Parity.
Right,
Parity.
Yeah, Virginia. Thank you. I had no idea UConn was top 5 until the other
UConn, they are very good.
I know.
Who's coaching now?
Danny Hurley.
Okay.
I believe Luke Murray's still
there
too. Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, but
Mac messed up.
Yeah, he did. He
messed up when he
should have kept Luke Murray instead of Dino.
Listen,
see, Nick's not here to defend Dino anymore.
Dino.
Nicky's probably pinching himself.
Yeah, Nick's gonna call in.
You know, in hindsight, though, I mean, I'm not going to get too far down this road, but I mean, when you look at it, you say, because I still think Mac was a good coach. I think Mac would have been fine here. I think there's some circumstances. I think it was self-inflicted circumstances, and looking back on a lot of it. I mean, now he didn't ask Dino Gaudio to extort him. Yeah. I understand that, Nick, but but I think he panicked when he didn't make the tournament that year, and I think getting rid of Dino and Luke Murray was like, I think you could have kept Murray, maybe moved Dino, because Dino said in his extortion tape, I mean, he was okay with moving to another position.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think you could have handled that better. And I mean, when you go back and you look at some of the guys, he had, it was like, I think it'd been all right, Mac, but anyways, that's long story short, neither here nor there. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. I don't think you'll see pressing, because here's the thing. Lipscomb is a team. They're not, when you run a style like Lipscomb and Bellarmine and them, you're just not going to change what you do. You're going to do what you do. And if you win the game, you win the game.
I want to join the exciting part of the conversation, but I have to get one thing. Like this is a roadblock, Steve, that I have to get around before I can talk about the game in an exciting way. This is this total Marcus thing. This is a pregame Marcus moment.
Ooh.
We're going to charge so much tonight.
Okay.
I don't know how we're going to stop charging. I don't know how we're going to stop charging.
I'm listening.
Sidney Curry, that shoulder bump thing that he does, he's really good at usually not getting the charge. You know what I'm saying? Like getting an angle, but I worry about Lipscomb being able to draw a lot of charges on us, right?
Yeah.
I'm wanting Sidney to continue, but I don't want to see him in early foul trouble. And the super extremely fundamentally sound Lipscomb style worries me in the jump stop, in the charge. Like I said, you can see Ellis making a much better conscious effort.
Yeah.
But it's like, okay, the team we saw in these last two games, they're getting more aggressive going to the basket. They're getting more aggressive getting into the paint. But the last two teams we played, like you said, will block shots. And I just worry about, kind of going Lipscomb going pack line-ish against us.
Yeah.
And just really trying to pack it in.
But I don't know that are we that bad at shooting the ball and stuff though?
Most games, yeah. Unfortunately.
No, I don't think so.
I don't either. I don't know.
I think we got a pretty good shooting team.
I think we can shoot it okay. I don't think we're extremely we're prolific or anything.
280th in the country in 3-point shooting percentage.
Well, I think we take too many.
Listen.
So percentage, I wouldn't disagree.
As of later. Okay, like prime example, Kamari Lance. It took he missed everything starting out.
Mm-hmm.
We saw exactly why he was missing everything. He was rushing, but we all knew Kamari Lance could shoot. So you can stat him to death, or you can say, no, it took him 5-6 games just to get, to get comfortable.
Yeah, and I think for a guy like Kamari Lance, that's fair.
JJ Traynor. What is it? He's shooting 56% over the last 2 or 3 games. What I saw a stat that said, I think the basketball office put it out that he's hit more 3-pointers in 2 games than he did in 2 seasons.
That's pretty funny.
JJ Traynor. Listen, I think Withers is getting better looks. He's getting cleaner looks.
Withers is shooting 30-some%.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, Withers, I'd say, has been the most consistent guy.
I would agree with that.
So I've named 3 people that I'm comfortable shooting. I'm comfortable with Mike James shooting from the corners. Like I say, he
stop stepping out of bounds. Guy does it once a game, dude.
Everyone's been doing that. That's been a thing.
Around
has it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Even in just the Louisville Western game, I remember it happening 4 times.
I felt better because Western did it. Western did it twice. It made me relax a little bit.
It drove me insane.
Yeah, but it happened. It's happening more this year than I could ever remember.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. I'm not crazy.
I think it's since was it last year that they moved the 3-point line back, or 2 years ago?
2 years ago, I believe.
Because I really think since then there's been an uptick with it, because there's just not as much space in the corner, and people are so concerned about being behind the 3-point line.
Yeah, it's just
it's
guys,
odd. Be on the court. Be in play. I would rather it be a 2-pointer than out of bounds.
I know, because
but the coaches will kill you over that.
My God, yeah, I know.
Say that to Rick Pitino, Jack. You step on the line and shoot a 3-pointer under Rick.
It's funny that you say that, because I had when I was little a Rick Pitino video, a coaching video of him just playing basketball. Had like Reese Gaines and Eric Brown on it. It was like 2 hours. And Reese Gaines shoots a three that has his foot on the 3-point line, and he explodes on him.
Yeah,
but I want to ask you this: what would he be more mad about? Corner three, foot on the 3-point line, or foot on the sideline?
I don't know.
I'm trying to look. It really depends on what point I'm trying to make.
Right. A point.
If I'm trying to make the point, sideline or 3-point line.
By the way, last 3 games, JJ Traynor is 5 of 5 and 9 from 3.
It's not terrible.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Well, I do think we are, especially
are
early
we
in the
getting better
season.
shots? Yes.
Because I think early in the season we took. I mean, there were some games, man. It was like, dude, we're just shooting 3 after 3 after 3, and it's like, golly, like guys, I feel like you can. I always feel like they can hit the 3, but it's like you're shooting way too many.
Those were coming off of. Listen, every coach we've had said it. Those in the beginning were coming off of just swinging around the perimeter, not understanding that you have to attack the basket with a purpose.
Yeah.
Like I said, Kamari wasn't putting the ball on the floor. Mike James wasn't getting to the basket.
Yeah.
We just weren't getting any paint touches with aggression. Like I said, they were again. We under Coach Davenport, we ran the drill, and the game was basically without dribbling. Can you get a paint touch? Right. The point is, you do that, and you just do it to get a foot in the paint so you can score. Right.
Okay.
And that's a fun game, and we get the point. But if you're not looking at the rim and you're just looking for the paint touch and not getting to the basket with the intentions of scoring, if it's there, I think the first 3-4 games, maybe the first 5 games, it was just like we were just trying to get a foot into the paint and not expecting to score. So that was, our offense was, we didn't understand what we were trying to do.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
You can watch the last couple of games and say, okay, now these guys are starting to understand what the coach is looking for and what they're looking for, and how can I, where are my opportunities going to be?
Yes.
Like when on this play, on this set, this is the one where they, my guy's going to be running out kind of hectic. So now, like I said, it's a work in progress, of course, and you hate doing that, but it's like, I expect to see better shooting because people are understanding what their assignments are, especially Kamari.
Well, yeah, I mean, because I think you need to start kind of like, I'll say this, like, I think Mike, one thing he has done,
Mike or Kamari? Mike, okay.
Is Kamari, well, it's kind of the opposite. I mean, because I think you are kind of finding roles for these guys. They're finding themselves a little bit. And I've noticed that Kamari stayed more behind the 3-point line now, whereas Mike is starting to, the one thing when I say he does a couple things that don't show up on the stat line, he gets the rim more now. Okay. Now he might not, sometimes things, Texter says, so talk to me about Sam Hartman. He's not coming here.
Is he not? Where'd that come from?
Do you think there's a guy though?
Do you know
where
there's a guy? Hartman things come from?
No, I have no idea where that's come from. Legitimately, I have no clue. I just have recently started seeing people say Sam Hartman, and I'm like, I don't think that's a thing.
I really don't know where that came from.
Doc on one.
But I do think there is one. But they but Mike gets to the rim. Right. And whereas Mike's starting to, I think, realize, I'm not as valuable out here taking threes as much as I am getting to the rim. Kamari right now is not as valuable getting to the rim.
I don't know. Both of them are valuable.
Well, both of them are, but I mean you're but I think the level, let me say this. I think you're finding the level, and it's like, okay, Mike, when we're in a break or when we're doing something, Mike, that might be your role. If we're in together. I guess that's more.
I agree with that.
But Kamari should get to the rim. Yes.
Mike James is getting to the basket. He's probably better at it. And he's strong. He's just stronger. His lower body's stronger.
Now, put it in the basket.
I know.
That would be nice.
But when Mike James gets the ball into the paint and gets it up on the glass, that's where Sydney and Brandon can work.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when they get a close shot up where there's a chance at a rebound, not okay. You know, those long shots, the 3-pointers.
Let me be clear really quick, Texture. I would take Sam Hartman with open arms.
Listen, we don't rebound 3-pointers well, but we rebound shots in the paint a lot better. So, So I'm like, Mike.
No, we don't rebound 3-pointers well because we don't box out. We're not really a box out team.
We just go get it.
We just go get it. Yeah, that's why I think we get them under the rim.
Just go get the ball.
Yeah.
My God. Doc, thanks for joining us on 93.9. Fire away.
So, guys, how much do you think 3-point shooting depends on, one, the pass coming to you so you catch it in the pocket and not having to reach up here or there and can go straight up with it? And how much of it also just confidence and shooting with the expectation that it's going in as opposed to shooting hoping you don't miss?
Probably 80% shooting it with confidence and 20% when it comes out from the paint, because you already have the rim in your peripheral when it comes straight from the paint.
You know, that Western game where everything was going in, you see it going in for somebody, you expect it to go in for you. The last game out, you missed the first, you hit that first one, but then the next 3 were misses, and everybody clammed up and got tight and fearful.
Yeah, no, Doc. Yeah, 100%. I appreciate the call. I think you get fouled, you get 2 free throws, then your 3-pointers start going. Yeah, get yourself an easy basket first. Your 3-pointer's going to go in.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, that's the age old.
Yeah, I know. I
mean, it's like tonight. It's like if Lipscomb's playing bad, I'm going to be like, don't foul him.
Don't foul him. And of course, who's reffing?
You know, I haven't even looked at that this year. You know, like I'm so focused this year on just my team that I haven't even looked one time this year at, like, you know, because a lot of years, I mean, I know Jack does this parade too as a basketball head. So it's like a lot of years, you know, who's officiating your game going into the game. Like this year, I have not looked once.
Roger.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're like, and I've seen him here. He's been here. You know,
good old TV Teddy.
Yeah, TV Teddy. Or it's.
Are you saying that he is?
No. I was just.
And it's never TV Teddy. It's that other ball.
It's the other dude. Yeah,
that other ball.
You know who I miss more than anyone?
Who's that?
Because he refed for a good period of my childhood every single game.
I'm listening.
Jim Burke.
Yeah. Hated him.
Yep.
And
I remember he was the only one that I really groaned.
I blamed him for games that he wasn't reffing.
Yes.
You know, I was just like,
he was confidence.
Yeah. And there was another. Who was the other one? There was Jim Burr, and there was one more. It was right in the Big East days. It was him, and I can't remember
I'll pull up the Ken Palm.
Okay. Yeah, it was him, and there was another guy that you would always hear his names before TV Teddy. Like, we didn't care about, because really in the Big East we didn't deal with him a ton. It was more.
Was it Tom Eads?
No,
TV Teddy was ACC most of the time.
Yeah.
Bo Borowski. A lot of Big Ten people hate him.
Yeah, it wasn't him. Unfortunately, I know. Anyways, sorry,
I just remember Burr.
Tim Higgins.
Tim Higgins.
Yeah.
Tim Higgins.
Thank you,
Higgins.
Texas.
That's a good call.
Good call, man.
I'll tell you what. Let's get a quick reset.
Carl Hess.
Oh, that's a good one. Yep.
Yeah, Tim Higgins was who I was thinking of. Though. Yeah. That's a good call.
Quick commercial break. 93.9 The Ville.
I'm former Louisville basketball player.
God, I just remember that 2009-10 game against Villanova, where Villanova shot legitimately like 30 free throws. And Louisville shot like I think both teams shot 30 free throws. Yep.
Car crash, at work, or in a slip and fall, they may be able to change yours. For a free consultation, dial #law on your cell phone. That's #529. Offices Louisville.
Hey, Card Nation, let's be honest. The real estate market in Kentucky is booming. And whether you want to buy or sell a home, now is the perfect time to do it. With interest rates at an all-time low and programs that can get you in a home for no money down. Want to learn more? It's simple. Just call Derek A. Stewart with Dream JP Pirtle. Derek is available virtually around the clock to listen, understand, and help you with all your realtor needs. So don't waste another second. Call Derek A. Stewart at 502-314-9868 today.
At U of L Health Heart Hospital, we're an exciting chapter in the Jewish hospital story. Built on a history of over 40 medical firsts, we're the area's only heart hospital with a focus on comprehensive heart care, where academic research pioneers innovative treatments, and a network of experts offers life-changing care. Here, your heart is in the right place. Visit uoflhealth.org/heart.
Hey, Cards fans, do you or a loved one suffer from gout? Gout is a very painful form of arthritis that can also lead to kidney and heart disease. I bet you didn't know there's now a Gout Center of Excellence right here in Louisville. They use the most up-to-date clinical guidelines and FDA-approved treatments to get you relief fast. If you have gout, be sure to call the Gout Center of Excellence at 502-719-2472 or visit them online at ralouisville.com. And be sure to tell them Marcus sent you.
Save on everything for the holidays, from entertaining and cooking to gifting and decor at Bed Bath & Beyond. Great deals on top brands like KitchenAid, Keurig, Shark, iRobot, Ravel, Ninja, Calphalon, Tefal, Sharper Image, Oral-B, and Homedics. Save more with our gift of the day with amazing offers every day. Plus, here's a gift just for you. Take 25% off your entire purchase every time you shop by texting JOY to 239663. That's JOY to 239663. Welcome the holidays with Bed Bath & Beyond. Offer expires December 25th. Exclusions apply. See website for details.
I'm Doug Ball, owner of Great Balls of Fire. We're a local family-owned fireplace store with over 20 years in service. If you need your Menneson gas logs cleaned and serviced, Vicky, my wife, Michael, my son, or Steve, my brother, can make them look new. If you need a new Majestic or Menneson gas log, my son-in-law, John, and his crew can do the entire job. Like I said, Great Balls of Fire is a family-owned business. Great Balls of Fire is located on Hirschburn Parkway next to Shoe Carnival and across from Sam's Swope. Online at gbafire.com.
The real estate market has shifted with interest rates rising. So having the right real estate agent is paramount to a successful transaction. So call Josh Jarbo. Josh is a licensed realtor and the broker owner of RE/MAX Alliance. He wants to make your home buying and selling process as efficient as possible by offering a guaranteed sale program and instant offers on commercial listings. And if that wasn't enough, up to a $5,000 seller's credit by mentioning you heard it right here. And if you're looking for financing, Josh can cover that too. His new mortgage brokerage, Motto Mortgage A to Z, has licensed loan originators that can take care of all your financing needs. So don't wait any longer. Contact Josh Jarbo at 502-216-7590 or Josh Jarbo at remax.net.
Each office is independently owned and operated. NMLS number 2256125.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, I got your script.
Here we go.
Hey guys, Dr. Tisdale here. Want a possum experience for your pet? Come see me, meow. Nick, the script sucks.
I'm telling you, Doc, puns.
No.
Trust me.
No.
Yes.
No.
Fine.
How about I just say, hey guys, you love your pet and I do too. So come to Tisdale Animal Hospital.
God, I'm looking at this game again. Villanova won 92-84. And that had to be the most boring 92-84 game ever.
Itchy.
Also, we are one of the
Louisville 2010. Villanova was 35 of 49 from the free throw line, and Louisville was 39 of 45.
Hospital.
It's the Cards and Lipscomb.
Hill leaves in.
Back in 15.
But in.
Pregame coverage today at 4:30 with tip-off at 6 o'clock right here on your home for the Cards, 93.9 The Ville and the ESPN Louisville app.
Right.
Middays with Marcus Maben on 93.9 The Ville is broadcasting live from the OPC Pest Services studio. Now, here's Marcus Maben and Steve Rummage.
Welcome back. Welcome back. It's Middays with Marcus Maben. 8150 93.9 is the number. 93.9 is the station. Let me take a quick second to remind everybody that temperature control is and always will be one of the most valuable resources one could have. And if you agree with that sentiment, the DFH company is most certainly the company for you. Simply dial 968-6222, or you can look them up online at dfhcompany.com. Make sure you look into the Mitsubishi Mini Split like the one we use here at the 93.9 studios for that hard to heat, hard to cool room in your home. Again, 968-6222, or look them up online at dfhcompany.com.
All right.
We got to stay low.
Okay.
We got to stay low.
Yeah.
I'm watching Lipscomb as we speak, the Lipscomb Notre Dame.
Okay.
You can't get pump faked.
There's this one guy on the message board. Like, it's just this one dude.
I'm listening.
And like every time we talk like Louisville basketball, like Louisville won against Florida A&M, and like he posts this thing, and it was like, oh man, maybe the Rummage are gonna probably want a contract extension. And then he deleted it, and then he apologized for tweeting it or putting a message thing. They did it, and then like this morning, he was like, "I mean, now Rummage thinks if we beat NC State, we got a shot at Kentucky." Like,
so he just lives in that world.
I'm like, sir, you need an exorcism, or I don't know, or if we hurt your feelings, man. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, buddy. Like, I don't know if I did something to you. Like, my bad. I'm insane. So if they win every game they win, I'm gonna grow more and more confident, but I'm a nutcase. So
yeah, is that not okay?
Yeah, I'm pretty clear on that. Like, yeah, I'm like, listen, I have no shame on that. Look, I'll be honest with you, I'm fighting everything I got not to say Brahms gonna have us in the top 10 next year. So like, yeah, like just every guy we get, and I'm just like, so if that bothers you, then this might be the right choice from 10 to noon. I'll tell you. Because I promise you, he'll be pooping on Louisville. So,
right?
I love the message boards. I'm like, wow, somebody just hates us so bad. You know, like most people on the radio hate the message boards. I think I'm the only one that like legitimately comes out all the time. It's like, no, I love them. I grew up on the message boards. I think they're amazing. Like, how did you just hate me so bad? Hate Maven so bad because we just. I mean, can you imagine if I just did this show and just was like, well, you know, I'm 2 wins. Who cares? Do you care about the rest of the season? All right, what do y'all want to talk about next?
I root for Louisville, except when they play UK.
Then maybe Dan's the guy.
That's not true.
No, everybody's papaw says that. Yeah. Everybody's papaw says that.
Dan, that's not true.
Yeah. Everybody's grandpa's like, oh, you know, I like when they both win. No, you don't.
No,
you like one better than the other one. Which one is it?
You hate one of them.
Just
I would think yeah.
And for the record, no, if they win the next 2 games, I'm not going to go throw a bunch of money on them to go win in Reparanda.
But
would they cover?
But
aha.
Hey
now.
Good teams win.
Yeah.
Great teams cover.
Now we have a conversation.
Marcus has no interest in that.
Oh, dude, we were a 20-point dog. We only lost by 19. Bring it.
I don't know if I've ever angered Marcus as much as I just did with that guy.
I'm trying to put myself in a space that I could actually do that.
Oh no, I could never do that.
I'm so far away from getting into the gambling world, but I
just like to be happy. I don't know. I just like to be happy. Jack likes to be happy.
Who's made the biggest jump in your opinion since Bellarmine?
Who's made the biggest jump? I mean, L's kind of just been consistent. I think
I'd say Sid the last couple games.
Well,
right?
yeah, I mean, and I mean, are you looking for more of like? Because I think Jack's right. I mean, yeah, like as of right now, compared to them, probably Sid. But I'm trying to think of more of a
because Sid had
cheating.
the high
Listen,
expectation
that's
before the
cheating,
season.
man.
Though. So how does that
that's
factor
cheating.
into it too?
Yeah, right. Yeah. That's a
it's
good
like,
point.
see, you can't play in this game. Like,
Yeah, yeah, because it's like I'm almost thinking like somebody who is just progressively
just got better. Yeah,
like,
just got better, got more comfortable with this season.
maybe JJ, maybe. Yeah. Question mark.
Who do you, I mean, who are you leaning
I mean,
towards?
JJ seems.
I want to open this up to the phone lines too. 8150-939 is the number. 3831-939 is the text line. Who has made the biggest improvement in your mind since the beginning of the season?
I mean, Kamari has.
Did Kamari start at the beginning?
No.
Okay.
No, if he did,
It
it
was
was
Mike
somebody
James.
was out. Yeah.
Mhm.
Fabio. Somebody said Fabio. Yeah, I mean that's not the worst.
Fabio's good because you're seeing his role expand.
Yeah,
as
yeah.
the
See,
season
I
goes
agree
on.
with that. I think that's more of a.
Just like he didn't really, I don't remember him playing in the Bellarmine game.
Yeah.
If he did, it was very quick.
He hadn't played.
Yeah. I mean, no, I feel like they've gotten better. I don't know who though.
Probably Kamari.
Yeah. Maybe that's a problem. I don't know. Is that a problem?
Okay.
Well, I mean, Kamari's the guy that you expected to get better because he
Yeah.
was the one that you look at and say, okay, highly ranked recruit, has all the intangibles, has all the pieces. It's just going to take time for him to put it together.
The whole text line is Lands and JJ.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's one Fabio. Somebody had a good point about Curry. They're like, Curry's just doing what we expected now. So you can't really give him a jump.
Right. You don't.
Which is what Jack was saying. The preseason expectations kind of factor in there.
Probably Kamari lands because a lot of the stuff doesn't show up, but he's playing.
Well, you hate JJ. No, I talk to you all the time. You hate JJ. I don't know why.
The expectations too high for him.
I know. I mean, you don't hate him, but moms.
I want him to play.
He says he hates
Listen,
JJ.
I
all
want
the time.
JJ in a better defensive stance, Steve. I want him on the floor, right?
Yeah.
And I cheer when he does good things, right?
Yeah.
But when he gets back picked and he gives up those layups because he loses his man behind him, I yell at the coach to take him out harder than anybody.
You sound like me talking about Miller Kopp, but I very much hate Miller Kopp. Like I want him to do well, and prove me wrong.
You actually hate the guy.
But when he clanks wide open threes and he's on the floor to hit shots, I get very angry at him.
Yeah, I get the angriest at him because you need his athleticism on the court. You know, like he could help out everything.
Yeah.
Stop. There's somebody behind you, JJ. He's in the corner. And if you stare at that basketball, he's cutting back door. I saw a guy dunk the ball so hard for Western Kentucky behind us that we could have lost momentum.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Did you see how high that guy jumped and how hard he dunked that basketball?
Yes.
And JJ you just let him get back.
I know.
Yeah, that kind of play. It's like it. I get angry because I'm like, that's the coach is gonna have to say, I can't play you if you're gonna give up that one. If they're gonna pick on you, they're gonna pick on you on this cut. Where I can't get all that good, all the good athleticism I need out of you.
Yeah,
and he worries me the most with Bellarmine. Or I say Bellarmine. Lipscomb,
with Lipscomb. I don't want to do this ever again. This year, I don't want to do this ever again.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
but I'm going to do it this year. I'm going to fight through this. Go fight my instincts. And plus, KP's your boy, and you put on a cape for him. So I don't want
Steve.
I don't want to. I mean, Marcus behind the scenes when we're not on the air tells me, he's like, hey, listen, KP's my guy. So I'd rather you not talk bad. And I'm like, all right, Marcus, I'll wear the handcuffs, you know, like, okay, for this year, because it's your friend. And listen, if they want you to be the villain, be the villain.
Every hero needs a villain.
Every hero needs a villain. You know what? And gosh dang it, I'm like, oh, God. You're the villain.
I couldn't help it. I'm sorry.
Marcus was so disappointed.
I
When he's
know.
like, Steve. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring our personal conversations to the air. But no, yeah. You won 2 games. Like, let's go take care of business tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's see. They've got a big that's pretty good. Let's dominate him. You know,
like you shouldn't be scared of a. I mean, Lipscomb's a good team.
Yeah,
they got a good big, but at some point, that's where the strength of this team's supposed to be the front court.
Well, I like being scared of teams like Lipscomb, but I like being scared.
I'm not saying don't be scared of Lipscomb. I'm saying don't be pushed around by a 6'10" guy on Lipscomb.
Yeah, well, I'm saying though, I like being scared of them when I'm like.
That's also how Ken Freed happens. Like,
like the take from 3 to 6 mocked. Well, look, if I could go back in time and we were doing a show in 2012, like you can't be scared of Moorhead.
My heart sank when I was in Kansas City. I was at the College Basketball Hall of Fame, and they had this thing where you could go and like you could call highlights of classic games. And I goes like, oh, I want to see what they have on there. First one was Louisville Moorhead. I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
the 3-point shot. I still take.
I was like, nope, not doing this.
I still will take to my grave. Mike Hartman got fouled. Or Mike Hartman. So I was reading
Mike
the text.
Mara?
Mike Mara got fouled. No,
I watched that game.
Somebody said, talk to me about Ham Sartman. Like, it's not happening. Stop. But y'all gonna like if he gets what he's gonna get. I think you're gonna be happy. But yeah, no, Mike Mara, yeah, he got fouled. Like even the announcers were like, "Oh, a foul," and they're like, "Oh no, they didn't call it. Oh no," yeah, and then they just acted like it wasn't supposed to be a foul. I was like, "What the heck, dude?" Yeah. Anyways,
watch that game as a 6th grader from a TV in Mesquite Middle School.
Jalen's been very disappointing. What are your thoughts on Withers? Is
Texans? Oh, never mind.
What did the Texans do?
What they were talking about.
Oh, I was like, did he get cut? Like, no, Cowboys pick him up. That's funny though. A lot of people on here. You went to who's did the Jalen's a weird case because like I think everybody's consensus is like he's disappointed me the most of anybody. I don't know that I disagree. I mean, right? I don't know. Maybe I do. But yeah. Who knows? We could play. Can we talk some football too? I want to talk some football. Recruiting. Right?
Has Jalen been the most disappointing?
Probably.
Let's play football.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Jack. I'm probably, yeah. I don't know who. I mean, Jalen right now. I mean,
he's just been inconsistent.
Yeah.
Which is ironic because he's been kind of your most consistent threat from behind the 3-point arc. I feel like, but just in terms of like effort and overall production, he's had games where he's been really, really good, and then also games where he's kind of,
yeah.
You're wondering, okay, where is he?
Is he getting better on the boards?
Jalen?
Yeah.
No.
You don't recognize you don't.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I mean, the one thing, it's like Jalen's almost turning into spot up shooter guy for me. I'm like, I feel pretty comfortable when he spots up and takes a 3. So I'm like, maybe you should just do that.